there's just nothing else I could have done. There's nothing else. I drove as hard as I could every lap. I didn't have the speed for the first 20. It was evident in a lot of the restarts we had. There was actually overachieved in quite a few, but that was it. And so I have to live with the result because I can't change it. So I mean, disappointed, absolutely, for sure. But I knew kind of going into today that I was going to need the race to go a certain way. If it goes the way it did last year, goes green out, we're probably winning. So, but it didn't. We knew that our percentage was low, and that was the case. Many of these races come down to green white checkers or shootouts at the end, and that just wasn't our strength and hasn't been ever.
All right, I'm going to ask the question. I know people are going to be like, man, we're so tired of hearing about this. Nate, does the 11 of Denny Hamlin ever win a championship?
I want to say yes, because I root for storylines. I'm not rooting for Denny Hamlin, the driver, but I like good storylines, and I think that it would be nice if he was able to finally win a title. But I asked him exactly that, Alex, in the media center afterward, and the way he framed it is, look, this was our third straight appearance in the championship round, our fourth overall, and this was the last time with this Gen 6 car. And next year, total reset, Control-Alt-Delete, everything changes. And I heard a little bit of, maybe not resignation in Denny Hamlin's voice, but I did hear I can't sit here and tell you in good faith that we're going to be exactly as good next year as we were the last 3 years, because the entire garage is going to be turned on its head next year. So I hate to give you the mealy-mouth answer. I want him to win another championship, but I don't think you can base it off what's happened in recent history.
Well, I know that Denny has had the personality this season. He's been very opinionated and spicy, and this seemed like a possibility that it might be Denny's year, just based off of how he's performed under pressure and what his season has looked like. Same spicy Denny next season? Does he tame it a little bit?
Yeah, he's still going to be in those team owner council meetings. He's still going to be, I think, like giving it to Steve Phelps and other NASCAR leadership a little bit. He's still going to have Michael Jordan as his co-owner, and I think that gives him a significant amount of juice.
Some positive things for Denny. I know 2311 has been a project of his all season long, too, but he's also gotten wins this season. Denny Hamlin, championship, yes or no?
He might be this generation's Mark Martin, honestly. He might. And I love Mark Martin, and that is not a slight on anyone's career, on anyone's resume. He's a winner, a bona fide winner, and he's going to win races every year just like Mark Martin did. But that doesn't mean they're going to win. You always think that they're going to, oh, they're right there, they're going to win the championship. Some guys just don't, and that's just part of it. I'd love to say he's going to, because I feel like at this point, the close calls, like you just are like, I want you to get it, right? It's like Daniel Hemrick this weekend. I want you to get it. He gets it in dramatic fashion. Denny, I don't know. And to your point with that new car, we don't know. You might as well throw every team up in the sky and just, pick one, because it's not going to be a week-to-week. It's a week-to-week thing. It's not going to be like, oh, these guys are good during the summer. These guys are good at these tracks. It's going to be like, oh, no, they were good this week, but they're not even going to know why they were good this week. Right. They have no idea. They're going off of nothing. So it's got a tough deal for Denny. I think they could come out and be on fire and win the whole thing. They could win the whole race. Who knows?
Still spicy Denny next season? Does that change?
I think he's good. I think he's even more salty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's more salty.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I think so. I think that Denny is like, now it's like, God, like, what do I got to do? He's like, this was it. He came in here with so much swag. Like, it was like, the drip was almost as good as mine right now, but not quite. But, he just had the confidence. And Gabehart had him, I feel like, locked in. Everything that he had going on this year, and he was locked in. So I think he's going to be a little upset. And I think he should lean into that. Angry drivers are fast drivers.